Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. It's Monday, and I'm so glad you could join us again today, starting off your week, because we're going to make your week a good week by being here today. We got a lot planned for today, a big show lined up, everything's happening, and we're going to let you know about it. So if you live in the Myrtle Beach area, North Carolina, or the PD, you'll find out about everything that's happening right here on this show. Right now, let's find out about the weather.
And good Monday. We are dealing with some cloud cover across the region as we begin to get that moisture ahead of our next storm system. This is a live look on our Surfside Beach camera. Temperatures are in the 40s and 50s. We will continue to warm up into the 60s. The dew points in the 40s at this hour. We're starting to see them creep up towards the 50s, closer to the Grand Strand, 55 in Georgetown, 50 in Kingstree right now. We will continue to see area-wide the 50s and 60s dew points. The higher the numbers, the more available moisture in the atmosphere, and as a result, you can see those rain chances really do ramp up on our Tuesday up to 50%. 10% chance today, mainly along the Grand Strand. I do not have it for the PD or the border belt, and I'll show you why in just a second. Here's the culprit of our next storm system. It's an upper-level low-pressure system bringing blizzard conditions to portions of Kansas and Nebraska, Iowa, and Minnesota. There's that cold front. That cold front provides the lift. Combine that with the moisture we've been dealing with, and that will set off some showers and storms. A line of thunderstorms, multiple tornado warnings in this line earlier today, so plenty of severe storms with it. However, I'm not expecting any severe weather. We are beginning to see some very light showers along the Grand Strand. This is that 10% chance that I was talking about, but none of those will be strong to severe. Here's the reason I don't anticipate any of the storms to be severe tomorrow. As this line begins to move, we get a huge new ball of convection over the Florida Panhandle. This ball of convection, climatologically speaking, tends to weaken the cold front in the middle portion. So we're talking the Tennessee River Valley. That is the portion of the cold front that will actually reach Myrtle Beach. So climatologically speaking, anytime in the winter we get that big ball of convection over Florida, it tends to weaken our showers and storms. And that's what this model does continue to indicate before we clear out around 2 p.m. So here's what we're looking at. Florence, Lumberton, we're talking about rain through the 10 a.m. hour. Myrtle Beach lasting until 2 p.m. Some of those could deal with embedded thunderstorms. If you are in an embedded thunderstorm, you'll be talking about the potential for some low lightning, wind, and flooding risks. Otherwise, we're looking pretty nice. We'll deal with the clouds today, cooler temperatures, and then we're talking about the potential for a new storm system on our Sunday, both inland and along the Grand Strand.
Join us for a day of fun as we explore the best the Carolinas have to offer. Carolina and Company Live with Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. Weekdays at noon on ABC 15 and weeknights at 10 on CW21.
And welcome back. I'm solo today. Amanda's not here today. So let's talk a little bit about what happened this weekend. I was up in Charlotte. It was a big weekend in Charlotte. Now I'm talking about the National Motorsport Press Association. We held our annual Hall of Fame inductees. There's some of the inductees there that have been in there. That's me and, that's Bobby Allison, or is that Donnie? I can't see. It's Donnie, I think. But they had a lot of them inducted. There's Bobby. They had Donnie Allison inducted, Terry Labonte, Darrell Waltrip right there, and Buddy Parrott and the late Jake Elder. We've done all that. Sports writers that's been writing for, for NASCAR for all these years. We all get together. I've been a member for about 40-some years, and we had a great time up there. All right, let's find out a little bit about today. Today's Monday, January 22nd, and this is National Polka Dot Day, and it's Come In From the Cold Day. We could save that for last week. Birthdays today, let's check it out. 1959, there she is, Linda Blair. She looks pretty good there. Her head's not spinning. 59 years old, The Exorcist and Exorcist 2. 1965, Diana Lane. She's 53. She was in the movies The Outsiders, The Perfect Story, and Man of Steel. And in 1968, Guy Fiero. Is that right? He's the chef. Fiero, yeah, that's it. 50 years old. TV personality, author, and chef on the Food Network. And before fame, he was a chain store manager. Today in history, let's go way back to 1968. Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In debuted on TV. And in 1984, Apple introduced the Macintosh during the third quarter of the Super Bowl game number 18. That's been a while back. We got a great show lined up, some fun people here to talk about things that are happening in our area. Hope you'll stick around. We'll be right back. And I forgot to do from the know-it-all department what everybody listens to. Now listen up for this. I'm sure everyone has heard of Dr. Ruth, of course, the sex therapist. What do you think she did in the Israel army? Anybody know? She was a sniper. So you don't mess with her. Dr. Ruth was a sniper before she got to be a sex therapist. All right, let's rock on with the show now. And there's a new nonprofit organization called Healthy Concepts. This is a program to improve children's health and after-school programs. And Lisa's here with us now to find out more about it, to help them keep them from bullying, drugs, and crime, and everything else, right?
That's right.
All right,
That's
Lisa,
correct.
let's talk about it.
All right. Well, we're a nonprofit organization. We're here to work with children to improve health studies, self-image, while avoiding bullying, drugs, and crime.
All right. Now, how did all this come about?
You know, my husband and I ran an after-school youth program, nonprofit, back in New York a long time ago, and we've just been noticing a lot of obese children and lack of respect and manners and lack of accepting one another. Bullying. 12 children in Horry County have taken their lives so far.
Wow.
In suicide, and so we just wanted to bring back what we've done over 20 years ago. There's nothing in this area. You've got YMCA on 60-something Street,
Yeah.
and Boys and Girls Club around 30-something Street, and nothing in the South Strand area. And so we're beginning this program. We're brand new, but we're being very successful. Children are already looking about not having any numbers in their food, so red number 40 or yellow number 3 is no good. So they're educating each other as we educate them, and they're trying to stay healthy and continue to respect one another.
All right, now people wanting to know more about it, they could go to your website. There's your website right there, and learn more about it, right?
Yes,
all right.
it is.
Now, what if
That's
somebody wanted to come to get involved in this? How do they do that?
Well, first of all, we
Okay.
do. That's the website right there. But on February 9th, we're having an open house, and I invite everybody to come, 5:30 to 7.
Location.
Homestown Road, 3260 Homestown Road, between Highway 17 bypass and 707.
All right, so that'll be, another word, introduce everybody to this.
Yes.
Since y'all are just putting all this together.
Correct. So please come on by. Check out our Facebook page. There's a donate button there. We're trying to start a scholarship program for children who might not be able to afford to come, but should be able to come and get these same benefits that other children do.
Facebook page, what's it called? Healthy Concepts?
Healthy Concepts, Inc.
Inc. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so they can check that out.
Yes,
All right,
please
well, I
do.
wish you a lot of luck on that
Thank
because
you.
we do have a lot of bullying in schools. And
It's
we
unfortunate.
have things like that we've got to learn to deal with. And,
Right.
And I don't know, kids don't do very well with
No,
that.
but they matter. Their
Yeah, they
voice
do,
matters.
very
And
much.
we want them to know that we're there for them, that they have a voice, and we want to hear them and support them.
So y'all are putting this together, hoping people. Anybody wanted to get involved, learn more about it, check out the website
Yes.
or the Facebook page and learn more about it.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
for being on the show. Good luck, and I hope everything works out. Keep in
I
touch and let us
appreciate it.
know, okay?
I sure will. Thank you.
All right. We got more coming up. It's a Monday. Hope you'll stay with us. And welcome back. All right, the Little River Rotary Club is getting ready for their 4th annual Spirit of Giving. Spirits of Giving. All right, the event is set for January 25th at the Parsons Table in Little River. And Craig's here to talk a little bit about it, and you're going to tell me all about the Spirits of Giving.
Well, it's a kind of a mixer. We have all kinds of hors d'oeuvres, most wonderful food in the world from a great restaurant. But we also have free samples of wine, bourbon, and scotch, including a lot of good single malt scotches. You ought to come up. See.
That's what a Spirits of Giving.
The Spirits of Giving.
So you get a person, give them a little sample, and then you ask for money.
Well, we have
That works.
Yeah, it does work. We have a live auction,
Yeah.
silent auction, lots of door prizes and drawings and other schemes to collect money. The community is very supportive, and we give a lot of money away every year.
All right, now let me ask this, all right? Now, where does the funds go for, from this? What do y'all do with them?
But we choose different categories every year. People
Okay.
ask us for
Right.
help. Camp Chemo, which
Yeah,
you're
good,
familiar
great. That's
with.
a great-
We've done that for a long time. The North Strand Housing Shelter,
Yep.
Backpack Buddies, and several high school scholarships.
So you put all your money into that. All right.
Yes,
now,
we do.
Doing the Rotary Club out a little, how many members y'all have in there?
We've got about 33, 34 members currently. When we started Rotary there, they told us the community was too small for a Rotary Club.
They told you that?
We just celebrated our 15th anniversary.
Wow, well, that's great. That's great. I mean, when you get involved in a community, you know, a group like this, it makes you feel good when you can do something for other people.
We do. They call us the little club with a big heart.
Yeah?
So we try to live up to that slogan. So we're active. We are really active, and our community supports us.
That's a good point. All right, now January 25th, what do they have to do? They need to go on the web or just come and show up?
Come and show up. We've got tickets at the door. We do sell tickets because we raise money for tickets too.
What do the ticket cost?
$75, 2 for $140.
All right.
But the last 3 years it's been standing room only.
Standing room only.
Yes.
Well, that's great. I hope y'all raise a lot of money there because y'all got a lot of good charities that y'all help and do stuff for.
Yep. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Craig.
All right.
All right. We got a lot more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Cecil.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, we celebrated Martin Luther King's birthday and all, I think it was last week. Yes. Last week, but there's something else coming up. They're doing a commemorative tribute to him, marking 50 years ago that King was assassinated. Now, that event is going to take place Friday, February 2nd in Conway High School. And we got Ron and Katrina with us now to talk a little bit about it. And Katrina, let's talk a little bit about it. It's been a long time since I've seen you.
I know, it's been a while. Good to see you.
It's good to be here and see you again. All right, what's going on? Tell me about this commemorative event.
Well, there's two parts. There's a reception, which is at Myrtle Beach Air Force Base at the Base Recreation Center. That's part one, when we will have the reception for 100 individuals that's being honored in our county, in Horry County. 100. There's a list of 100 people that's being honored. That's part one. It starts.
All right, now, what time is it? What is that? What day is that? February 2nd?
That's February the 2nd.
What time?
It starts at 4.
4 o'clock.
Okay. So we're asking all the honorees to be there by 3. And then we leave and go to the play, which is an international play, which is at Conway High School. It starts at 6. Okay. And this is where the public is, we're asking the public to come, and it's free to the public.
Yeah, that's the name of it. Right
Trashing
there.
of the King.
Trashing of the King, yeah.
Yeah, Trashing the King.
Yeah, now this is, what's that? Is that going to cost them, Ron, or is that a free event there?
No, it's a free event.
Yeah.
And what we're actually doing, being that, Dr. Martin Luther King was all about serving.
Right.
Well, me and my partner decide, hey, we're going to take this around the nation to honor him and to honor dream keepers. These 100 people are people that went out in this community. For example, one of the young ladies from Conway, she was the first female to become vice president of McDonald's. But yet not a lot of people know that she would be from Horry County, so we will honor her. We are honoring one of the local war heroes, Mr. Harold Bly, which He came back and they did a parade for him at Fort Lewis. But yet, in all actuality, people here don't know a lot about people like him. So we're doing this to really not just honor them, but to impact our youth, to show them that there are people here that made an impact on our life, and you too can do exactly the same thing.
Exactly.
That's a great opportunity you're giving these people. 100 people y'all are going to be honoring.
100.
That is amazing.
Yes.
How did y'all find all these people?
Well, in all actuality, Minister Reeves, she was chosen to be the chairperson here, and we got at least 10 people on the committee, and we got 10 categories, whether it's business, sports, entertainment, or what have you. Like Chris Rock, he'll be honored. His mom will be here on his behalf. But each one of the committees, they chose at least one honoree. So 10 people, 10 committees, that's 100 people that are going to be honored.
That is amazing. All right, now tell them again, once again, where it's all going to take place. It's the commemorative tribute to Dr. Martin Luther King. It's going to be where? It's
going to be, like she said earlier, matter of fact, on the Air Force Base, we'll have the red carpet event. We're bringing a Hollywood, 5-time Grammy Hollywood producer will be here to record everything. The red carpet will be there, and then we will leave there, head into Conway High, which is 6 o'clock, the actual event. We'll start trashing the King, and then we will do the awards immediately after.
All right, that's going to, everybody's invited to that.
Everybody's invited.
They have to go online to get tickets. You can go online to get tickets at.
Go to Martin Luther
King 50th, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Yes, Martin Luther MLK 50th Myrtle Beach event.
Well, to make it a little bit easier, you just go to
you can find it.
Eventbrite. Eventbrite, and you can find it, and the tickets are free. You just have to print them out and go. And it's free.
Appreciate you both coming.
All right, thank you.
All right, we got a lot more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back. All right, we got to talk a little bit about the 5th Annual Charity Golf Championship set for Sunday, February 18th at Caledonia Golf Course is coming up, and the funds raised from this, of course, goes to the Family Justice Centers in Horry and Georgetown. And Alan's with us. Vicki didn't make it today.
Vicki's got the flu.
Oh, goodness. All right, Alan, let's talk about the golf tournament coming up.
Well, Cecil, thank you again for having us this year. last year, with help from folks like you, we were able to write a check to the Family Justice Center last year for $28,840.
Woo! Boy, that's a good one. That is great.
That's fabulous.
And that's what you're looking for. You want to continuously raise more money every year.
Absolutely. The folks at Bistro 217 in Pawleys Island, we've been doing this for 5 years. We've got it down to a science now, and it's with the great folks in our area that just give so freely. Not only the whole sponsors, but the 144 golfers that we have playing it. Bistro 217, all the employees give of their time freely, and Bistro puts out a pretty good spread.
We were there last weekend. I was there last weekend.
It's a fabulous spot. Ann and Adam, the owners of Bistro, do a great job. So we've got a great following in the community, and it allows us to go out and help organizations like the Family Justice Center, who quite honestly, it shocks me that South Carolina's 5th in domestic homicides.
That's hard to believe too, but it is. And this benefits Horry and Georgetown. And and tell them a little bit about what exactly the league does.
What the Family Justice Center does is, and one of the things that shocked me in talking to Vicki, the executive director of Family Justice Center, on an annual basis they see 550 adults and 200 children, Cecil. And of that, of those numbers, 1,000 folks, 1,000 contacts are made every month, whether it's taking them to the lawyer to help out with their situation. They partner with so many folks in the community to help individuals that have been a victim of domestic violence. I mean, some of the providers that help them, they provide emergency safe houses, they provide crisis intervention, long-term counseling, transportation, as I mentioned, to and from places, parental counseling.
It's a must. It's a must because of that. And this is now I want to talk about, have you got any more room in the golf tournament?
I've got one spot left in the golf tournament, but I'll take all your whole sponsors that you can get me.
Any whole sponsors looking to help you out?
Absolutely.
How can they get in touch with you? You got a website they can go to?
We have a Facebook page, which is Bistro Golf on Facebook, Bistro Golf, or you can email bistrogolf@hotmail.com.
bistrogolf@hotmail.com.
Absolutely, and I'll get back to you in a split second. If you'd like to give to the Family Justice Center on their own, they can be reached at P.O. Box 566 in Georgetown. Thank you, Cecil, for doing it again this year.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate it, my friend.
You got it.
Thank you.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back, everybody, to Carolina and Company Live. We've had a great time today. We appreciate you joining us. And Amanda, hopefully, be back tomorrow. And we'll have a whole new group of people coming on to talk about different things happening in our area. If you've got something coming up, you need to get in touch with us that'd like to be on the air to talk about something, let us know. We've got about a 3-week waiting period right now, but you need to contact us soon. Thank you so much for being here for Monday. I hope your day is a lot better than it's been so far. That means it's got to be great. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching Carolina and Company Live. We thank you.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.
Hello, everybody. Coming up in just a few minutes, Carolina and Company is coming up. The Grand Strand Humane Society is here with our Pet of the Week. And the American Heart Association is getting ready for their Relay for Life events. We'll be talking about that and some new projects they have coming up. A Florence company is one of 50 companies in the country that is allowed to make products for the Ducks Unlimited organizations. They'll be here to talk about some new stuff. Plus a folding kayak, a man that invented that, he'll be here also. And hello, everybody. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, coming up on the show today in just a few minutes now. We're going to be